We're going to share just a few things about the portion for this week, Terumah, and it means offering. And as I was reading about, can you hear me? There we go. As I was reading about this, several things have struck me as I've been studying these things. This portion, we're given 7 verses that pertain to us. That's our part of what we're contributing, and it's a privilege that God's given us an opportunity to participate in what He's doing, what He's been doing. And so the 8th verse speaks about providing a sanctuary, a place for God to dwell. And, I thought about the title of this portion, and yes, it is significant, but it's our portion. And the rest of this portion and the 2 portions to follow are focused on the glory. They're focused on the tabernacle, and there's not enough time to really do this justice. But I know that the point of giving, I thought about the Israelites coming out of Egypt and how God showered those people with provisions, with gold and with silver and with raiment. And they borrowed those things. They weren't their own. And so when we read this chapter, God's asking us to give from a willing heart. And so it's a privilege to be a part of something so glorious that God is doing. And so the primary focus for me was the making a place for God, making a presence so that God could dwell there. And this tabernacle, it's an awesome thing in every way about it, from the construct of the tabernacle itself to all of the elements. I looked at this and thought, in which order was I able to put these things? And I tried them from the ark out, and that didn't work. And so I tried them from the curtain and the brazen altar in, and that didn't work for me. And so I'm trying to figure out, why is this so hard to understand? And then I read a little further, and I've discovered that the center is Yeshua. And so in the middle is that candlestick, and He is in the center of that tabernacle. So coming in, we have access to His presence. And in that place, if we're able to enter into that holy place where He is, and we can have fellowship there with Him in the light. And we have bread. All of the provisions are there made for us. I thought about the candlestick, and there were several other examples that, in the middle, you talk about the servant candle in the middle. he's talked about having his own branches, his knops, his everything about him is about him. And so he's in the middle of the menorah. He's in the middle of the tabernacle. He's in the middle of space, because it was on the fourth day that light came. He's Lord over space and time. He's the fourth. He's in the fourth day. As every day is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years a day. There's Yeshua everywhere that we look. He's there. And so, like I said, we had some other thoughts. Maybe we can share those at another time. Thank you.